Assalamualaikum. I am Mohammed Shamim Firdos. My ID is 16CSE037, Department of CSE. I would also like to mention my supervisor name. It is Nasif Ahmed, Lecturer, Department of CSE. Now I am going to give presentation on my project named Expense Tracker. Firstly, the contents are here. They include introduction, motivation, objectives, implementation, and so on. Introduction. The app I made is a refined system to efficiently manage anyone's expense. It can certainly help us by tracking our daily expenses. One can stay in control to achieve one's goal. The app is also able to generate expense report as for a time duration. Motivation. Most of us start to have money crisis at the end of the month. This is because of lack of proper planning of our expenses. One has to keep a log in a diary or in a computer. Besides, all the calculations need to be done manually by the user. And lastly, overload to rely on the daily entry of the expenditure. I became motivated from these problems and tried to make an Android app with having all options to record expenses. The expenses can be added to a daily basis with a category. Then it will be shown for by current day basis, by week basis, by month basis, or a specific day and age basis on a report. The currency can also be chosen as required. Making a system like this will solve the problems and it will be very useful. Objectives. The objectives are to know where the money is going, to spend only on priorities, to save money for predefined expenses, and to plan on your future investments. Implementation. For implementation, I used waterfall model. Waterfall model is a sequential approach where fundamental activity of a process is arranged in linear order. The processes are requirement analysis, system design, system implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. I used waterfall model in the project because all the requirements are very clear here, and as this project is not dealing with the client. Tool suite, front-end tool. XML is used for the front end in this project. You all know XML is used widely for designing the front end of an Android app. For the backend tool, Java is used and SQLite is also used. Java is used for the programming of an Android app, and SQLite is used as offline database management system that is embedded into the end of program. Testing and results. Here, two types of testing are done: the unit testing and the system testing. Unit testing is done for a test case for installation and test case for data entry. As the app does not have login module, so test case for login is skipped here. System testing. System testing is done by testing the entire system for error and bugs. Results of unit testing. Here we all know expected results and the actual results are same, and we can say all remarks are passed. Here in the app successfully installed and opened with a home page. Uh, this is for test case for installation, and test case for data entry. The data entry is also working. So here expected results and the actual results are same, then we can say all remarks are passed. Results of system testing. In system testing, test case for installation, test case for data entry, and test case for uh, clicking tabs all are done. Here also the expected results and actual results are same, and we can say all remarks are passed. Future direction. Future direction of this app include the report made would be shown in figures, graphs, or PDF format, and user can print them also if a printer or scanner detected nearby. The backup details recording system on cloud would be added. And lastly, optimizing it that it can run faster in low-end devices. Conclusion. This project turned out to be a valuable experience in Android app development. This app will certainly help it users to manage the cost of their daily expense. It will be very useful for the people who are frustrated with the daily budget management. Lastly, it will be overcome for the wastage of money. These are the references I used, and that's the end of my slide. Now I'd like to show my project in Android Studio. I'm going to run my project on emulator. The app is loaded with a splash screen, and this is the home page. In the home page, uh, on the top part we can see a image, and the bottom part we can see 9 image buttons. Here for today option, by clicking it we can adding our space by daily basis. I am showing on the category also be included, should be included, the expenses added. Now in report we can see the expense report for the current day by week basis, by month basis, by date and specific date range. In category we can add a specific category that is added, and we can also edit or delete the previous category. In currency we can choose currency, uh, here we can choose currency here. As I selected Indian rupee and Bangladeshi taka, it will be show on the report and today section. A EGTV simple calculator is also added for calculating the expenses here in the app. And lastly, the app info appears within the app info section. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you all.